some group called Clinton's Super Volunteers have apparently emailed into some media outlets, including the New York Times, told them some words that are forbidden to use in regards to Hillary Clinton, saying that they are sexist and that they'll be watching people. Now, they're not directly connected to the Hillary campaign, but they are putting people on notice. So let's take a look at the words, let's have some fun, decide whether they're sexist or not. Well, I think 4 of the words could possibly be sexist depending on how they're used. So that list is calculating. So oftentimes women are called calculating when all politicians are calculating, but it meant to imply like, why are they getting into this? And you know how women are all calculating. So yes, from time to time that'll have sexist implications. Ambitious, well, all politicians running for president are ambitious, but sometimes it's used against women. They might not say Ted Cruz is ambitious, but if a woman is running, well, that's awfully ambitious of her. Entitled, well, that's a mixed bag, right? They might not call a male politician who's running entitled. On the other hand, Hillary Clinton, well, she's a Clinton and her husband was president, so based on name alone, you could make a decent case that she does feel entitled. You would make the same exact case for Jeb Bush, for example. And then overconfident. Again, male politicians don't often get called overconfident, but when a woman is showing confidence, sometimes they're called overconfident. These are all maybes. It depends on the context. Sometimes they're not at all sexist. Sometimes in the context of a story or a sentence, you might say, it's weird that they use that adjective with a woman when they might not have used it with a guy. Now, the rest of them, I don't think are sexist at all. So this is, I think, crazy to say, you're not allowed to use this against Hillary Clinton. So look at these words, polarizing. Yeah, but Obama is claimed to be polarizing. George W. Bush was polarizing. What does that have to do with sex? Disingenuous. Yeah, all politicians are disingenuous. I don't see how that has to do with gender at all. Insecure. I don't know, a lot of people can be insecure. I don't know why that would necessarily be directed towards women, and I haven't seen it being directed against women or Hillary Clinton in a sexist way. Inevitable. Well, they talked about that with Hillary Clinton, but that's saying that she's going to win. Her victory is inevitable. How is that sexist? If anything, it's the exact opposite, saying, oh boy, she cannot lose. That can't possibly be sexist. That's ridiculous. I mean, it could be ridiculous, but it can't be sexist. All right, secretive. I mean, you're really stretching to say that calling a woman secretive is sexist. A lot of people are, well, Scott Walker hid emails. So did Hillary Clinton. They're both secretive. Will do anything to win. Again, every politician will do anything. I can't use it. What if she's doing anything to win? I can't say that about her. Represents the past. What on God's green earth does represents the past have anything to do with gender? Out of touch, tone deaf. What, are guys not tone deaf? Nobody calls a guy tone deaf? Of course they call guys tone deaf. George H.W. Bush got called out of touch because he didn't know how a scanner worked at a grocery store. Were they sexist against him for being a guy? Come on, man. See, but when you cry wolf like this, and you say that everything is sexist, then you know what people do? They have a natural reaction to believe that nothing is sexist. When that's not true. If you say that Hillary Clinton is shrewd and calculating and shrill, well, those are code words. And in that context, they could be bad. Save your ammunition for when they're actually being sexist, which does happen from time to time. But when you do this, you lose all credibility. Basically, you say you're not allowed to criticize Hillary Clinton because she's a woman. And that is complete and utter nonsense. I have no interest in your list of words. And yes, I will use many of those because yes, it does apply to Hillary Clinton. And no, it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman. Sorry, not sorry.